What's happening? So, I think I got the camera going. Yeah, it's going. So I'm gonna keep doing all these YouTube videos. But what I wanted to explain is that I'm not preaching to anybody to do anything. I'm just showing what I'm experiencing in life. I had a really rough upbringing. Mentally, physically, emotionally especially. I've tried all sorts of different things to just return to this pure version of myself. The woods have helped me more than anything. When I went down the yoga journey, it kind of ruined me. It opened up all sorts of different stuff, but I had no idea that you're opening yourself up to different things that can come into your body. I'm fully aware that that happened to me. But I also realized that that's what happens when you take pharmaceutical drugs, you eat certain foods, all sorts of different stuff. And so I'm just going through the experiments of like, what brings me in a balanced state to where I'm not in some kind of a box. And in the last couple videos I've talked about how I feel some form of a connection to like Jesus or Christ. But that's not really what I'm saying. I just use that as an example because I'm really just like connecting back into not being in any kind of a box. So I lost all my friends seriously through what happened with the HOBO Dave stuff and Instagram and my yoga journey. As soon as I realized that like that was maybe not the best thing, but it was good because I experienced it, it kind of just sent me the other way to where I was like, well, let's kind of connect what's going on in this external world. And there was a lot of stuff that made sense. I never read the Bible or anything. It's too difficult for me. I don't quite understand it. But I'm understanding that all those things are external stuff. And they're all grouping you into some kind of a box. So if you're connected with like occult stuff, which I didn't know that was even what any of the yoga or whatever, this new age, I think they call it. I was just like trying to feel myself and try to heal some of the things that had happened to me from all the medical stuff. So what I'm getting at is that I'm not any of these things. I'm just here existing. And that's why I'm excited to tell you about the mushroom trip I did quite a while back, which was my first time ever doing mushrooms when I was in San Diego, because I saw all sorts of different stuff in that's now coming out to be kind of like what's actually real, more than what we can see with our human eyes. I've always had an intuition, and whenever I'm in tune with my gut, everything's good. So, yeah, I'm drinking milk again, and it's not the raw milk, so I'm feeling my ears get weird. But I've pretty much been able to connect the dots on why I've had such a rough go. And, I'm just going to experience that kind of for myself through these fears of like planting a bunch of garlic, climbing the trees. And I enjoy sharing all this stuff because it's just really my pure self. But yeah, I really did lose all of my friends in the surf community after saying like in my movie that the gatekeepers, which I'm basically talking about my dad, and these people that never let me be my full self. I'm not pushing it on any groups or anything. I don't even know what those groups are, because I can't keep any secrets, so I can't be a part of any kind of like crazy societies or any of that, because obviously I just say what I'm feeling and experiencing. But things got really scary after I made that first trailer for the movie. And that's when I noticed the being followed and all the crazy stuff that's come along with it. So what I'm getting at is like, I'm just this thing. I'm going to ride this wave. And I'll be all over the place, but that's who I am, trying to figure out what this ride is. So I don't know how to get more people to watch the YouTube videos. Don't really care. It's just, like I said, I'm out here. Now there's a cat that just showed up at my house after a storm, and these people were out here. It's weird. I'll be out here for quite a while, and then just random people will show up. And yeah, then there were like all these crystals that were placed up there, and I just don't know anymore what any of this stuff is. I just want to be at a place of peace, and if I've made people mad, I don't know, I'm just being myself and experiencing life. And I'm trying to be as honest as I can with stuff, and I figure that's why showing myself doing all this stuff out here is going to really help, because there's a lot that I've learned from just falling on my face, and that's kind of what I'm showing, is like, hey, you can do anything, you just have to like keep going. And if I can get through all this, you guys can get through all this. But basically I'm just saying, like, being honest, I've found out, is the most valuable thing you can do in life, even if you don't even know what the truth is. Just for myself, it's to say what I feel, and if I don't say that stuff, it's just gonna make me sick. So yeah, please stop following me, whoever's doing all this stuff. Not following me on the Instagram, but I mean the gang stalking and everything, because I just want to be free to experience life. And it gets pretty crazy when you go up and like your van door is open and you're just like, what? Or you wake up at 2 something in the morning, 3 o'clock, and you see flashlights. It's like, it's not cool. And so that's why I'm sharing what I'm going through, because I'm ready to just enjoy life. So I'm not going to even look into any more of the stuff about my family. Because I don't even know if it's truthfully been my family, but it's been really nice to share all the journey that I've had to go through for it, because I'm finally reconnecting with myself. And maybe I should start smoking weed again. Maybe I should do the mushroom trips. I don't really want to drink, because that never helped. But if I'm not in any one of these boxes, you know, if there's just limitless potential in whatever you're experiencing, well, it might make it easier so that I'm not tripping up and tripping out on stuff. So yeah, got a couple more things I'm waiting for from eBay, and then I get to climb the tree that's about to fall on the house. So I'm excited to show that, and push myself to start hanging out with people again and not be tripping out. So yeah, that's what I mean about, I even thought about going to church, which is like the last thing I would ever do, because there's a lot of trauma going to church with my grandma and grandpa. So that's why I like surfing and going for walks with this random cat that showed up after I got sprayed by a skunk. The next day I heard a meow, and I was like, what is that? And then I was like, that's the weirdest looking skunk I've ever seen, and it became this cat. So for whoever left the cat here, if it was the people that were here and did the crystals and stuff, man, the cat's my friend now, and it's really helped, and the cat really enjoys being here, so I'm keeping the cat. And my friend's daughter named it Shadow, but that's kind of too scary for me with what we're going through, so I'm switching its name to Obsidian. So I'm looking back into the rocks and the crystals, because I'm like, what was all that stuff for? So there's my ramble for today, and yeah, we'll be doing some more stuff in the woods soon and playing more music. And I got some robot email that says somebody wants to help me optimize my YouTube channel, but they won't say their name, and it says Harry Shake. So I'm like, I was trying to break that down, and it's Harry's Hack. I was like, whoa, what is all this? So if you're watching, Harry, thank you, but I'm just gonna let things happen as they happen. So it's cold out today, and I'm gonna go get the fire going good. And thank you everybody for watching this crazy version of the Truman Show. But it's kind of fun. I think it is, you know. I'm literally looking at the camera again that I haven't looked at in a long time, and yeah, I need more raw milk because this other stuff's not working. It's causing the ear infections. But I'm not hearing the ringing anymore, which is probably the downloads from the Gateway program and all of that stuff. So yep, I'm just letting it all go. Gonna start fishing and surfing and falling trees and getting back into the garden and trying to show how much joy that actually brings me. And yeah, maybe I'll get some more friends again in the real life, not just on the digital Tron. And if you were one of my friends and you're not hanging out anymore, I'm sorry, but let's go surfing and let's go do stuff and get over all this weird, the gangbanger stuff or whatever it is that I'm not a part of. Like, man, I always like sitting at the retard table because people were just honest in that situation. When I try to sit with the cool kids, nothing rad ever really happened. So I'm proud to be, you know, on the spectrum and whatever they call it, because I think we were actually the ones with the superheroes, the superpowers. Maybe I'll name the cat Super Cat. I don't know. Anyways, have a good day and just be you. If you're out there and real, and if you're not, whatever. Just be the robot thing. Doesn't matter. None of it matters. There shouldn't be. We're just all existing, and maybe I'm just looking into a mirror seeing myself. I don't know. Or you're looking into a mirror seeing me. But it's fun to just kind of figure it all out and not be scared about it. So yeah, like I said, anything bad does ever happen to me, at least I'll get to go back to where I came from. Maybe it was right here, who knows. But man, the stars were crazy last night, and there's definitely areas that I look up and I'm attracted to, and that's kind of wild. Because who knows, we could be in a fishbowl. I don't even know. Maybe I'm in some other tube thing like an avatar or whatever. I have no idea. But for the people that have inspired me all across the board, dude, thank you. I'm just gonna keep, I don't know anything, I'm just gonna keep smiling. So have a good day. More coffee later.